level 100?
Yeah, you gotta remember,
No.
I've been playing this for ages.
I know, but like, compared to me, you're on steroids right now.
Nah, I've been doing streams almost like every 2 days, and I've been doing TTF, so... Oh, it's the... Oh no, wait, we've just... Oh, I see. Yeah, it's the beginning.
Yeah, it's the very beginning.
Wait a minute, why haven't they... Oh, I see, they're forcing me to talk to Irene. This is annoying. I've never actually gone through this before. Well, I've gone through this in single player, but... Oh god, I need to take my jacket off. I do not know why I'm wearing my jacket in this heat.
I got a green badge, by the way.
Nice. So, I'm assuming you are having trouble just going through anything at the moment.
Yeah, well, I've died a couple of times, and I'm out of monomate, so that's also a
Oh,
problem.
dude, I'm gonna have to get you some monomate. Hang on.
Yeah.
Whoa! Is the guy's texture messed up? No, it isn't. I was just wondering. Yeah, it's...
Also,
Ooh.
I've been killed a lot.
Have you, do you know how to get back to the ship? If you're on it.
Well, I'm at a teleporter right now, but I don't know where it goes. It goes to Forest 2, so...
Oh, no. Hang on, I'll come find you. I'll come find you and help out. This is the advantage of having someone else on that knows exactly where they're going, what's going on, and stuff like that. I really should have come on beforehand, but I was busy with other stuff, so...
No, I understand, it's okay.
Right. Forest 2, this layout, the story things on the left, so let's go this way.
I'm not in Forest 2 yet.
Yeah, there you are, I found you. I'm gonna boost your microphone a little bit more just in case, because it's gone really...
Yeah, I wasn't holding it. But
Alright, I see.
I can't hold and play at the same time.
Bit awkward. I'm assuming your microphone's bust.
No, I'm just using one of these crappy earphone ones.
Oh, right.
Ones.
This way towards the ship again. I like your design, by the way.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Black and red.
No, I chose the head because it reminds me of Seraph.
Yeah.
So that's what I called my character Hustler 1 because he's a robot and he looks like Membal Seraph.
By the way, you'll probably end up playing this when I'm not on at some points, but make sure to check out these. These tell you everything about the story.
Yeah, I saw these. Yeah, I saw these.
Yeah, some of them will give you hints for enemies, but the other ones will give you major story elements. That's how you get the story on the game. It's a bit like, you know, AC.
I think I already spoiled myself because after watching your streams and reading about the Red Ring Hunter Rico.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Well, you get to see how it comes together anyway.
Yeah, I get to see it. Yeah. I just don't know how it came to that point.
Yeah.
I don't know how it came to that point where at the end with false.
I'll give you all this now. Hang on, where's it? This is like uber extra stuff that you're not going to be able to get yet, but it's stuff that'll do you well.
I got one of these things. I got one of them.
Right, so basically, in your custom, well, your actions menu, you should have at least one health item and stuff like that. You can customize your actions menu when you go into your main menu that shows how much experience you've got and everything else. If you click customize, it'll allow you to just put whatever you want in the actions menu. So for instance, if you want to have something else heal, you can put it on, say, the next menu, or you can put teleporters down. Just the best thing to do is just have a mess around with it, have a look at what you've got. The easiest thing to understand is that for a cast, you'll be looking for anything that says mate at the end of it to keep you alive.
Right.
The way that it works is it's an incredibly simple system because of it being almost like this came out in, I think it was 2000 and it was around about 2001, 2002. It's so simple. Basically, mono is 1, so it'll heal you for the lowest. die is 2, so it'll heal you for a little bit more. And try is obviously 3. So, for instance, anything with try in will do a lot for you. So, for instance, if you have try mate, that'll almost full heal you depending on what level you are.
Right, okay.
So it gives you an idea of what you want to be aiming for. Like, for instance, low level, if you're like 90% out of health and you use a mono mate, which is just a standard one and it doesn't give you enough health back, then use a die mate and that'll probably top you up.
Alright then.
Depending on how many you've got, but you need to keep stocked up on him. Also, just for the sake of it, where is it? I'll drop some of these for you as well. Where are they? Right, I'll give you 4 of them. Right, those telepipes, those are portable teleporters that you take out into the field.
Oh yeah, I saw you using these. They can bring you back to the hub world wherever
Yeah,
you are. Yeah.
it's really easy to get back to the hub world with those. The only thing you need to remember is, like, for the moment, when you look at our usernames, I have a green jewel next to mine, you have a red one, right?
Yeah.
Whichever telepipe you put down is corresponding to your colour. So, for instance, you might come on when I'm on and I'm hosting the server, and you might be a green colour, right? You just gotta remember which colour you are for your telepipe, because say, like, for instance, no one else has one, and you put one down. When you go up to the ship, it's fine and everything, you can get what you want. But if everyone else comes up with you and they want to go back down, you've got to wait for them to use your pipe, because when you use it, it disappears after you've used it.
Oh, okay, I understand, right. So it's basically like a one-way, kind of like a one-way ticket in the way that you go back up, it stays there, but if you go back down, it goes away.
Yeah, basically, as long as you keep it there for your party and then go in last, let everyone else go in first, then they won't get cut off, basically.
Right. Just a little tip, you might want to raise the volume when we're actually playing, because I can't hold the mic up and fight at the same time because I'm using both hands on the controller. So
right,
just letting you know.
I've got your volume up as far as it can go. The game's volume is pretty low, to be honest. So,
So could you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I'm not sure stream can.
Hold on, let me try and find some way of keeping this around.
Alright. While you're fixing that, I'll go get you some stuff.
Okay. Yeah, the mic's not that great. I'm going to pick up my voice.
It picks it up, but it's still really low.
It picks it up, but it's not. But it's very low.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, because you're in the next room. I'm sorry.
That actually might be better. Oh, can't. Okay. I'm just setting up some stuff for you here while you're busy trying to fix that. I can hear you a little bit. It's a tiny bit better, but not an amazing amount.
Okay, I'll use this one, okay? Okay. Yep. You can hear me shouting.
I can just like barely hear you at this point.
Oh, that's right. Hold on, let me...
That moment where nothing's going right.
Oh yeah, my end. Hold on, I got an idea, hold on. How about now?
Still the same, really.
Damn it! I have it over
Is there no way of boosting yourself in the settings, or is it nothing to do with that?
Oh wait, hold on. I got a new phone by the way.
Oh. Got everything here ready.
Runs all the way up. Oh, I wish I had my other headset with me. That's, you know, when you sound like a mouse and nobody can hear you on your stream.
If you want, just use text chat and I'll do the audio.
Nah, I'll figure this out right now. Jesus Christ, this phone is so complicated. Like I got this Galaxy A5. Like I'm still trying to figure out how to use it. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of your Another Age streams.
Oh yeah.
On Core 2 streams, and I've been liking them a lot. Use speaker. Is there any way I could hold on a second?
This is going to be funny if you end up fixing it, and because of how I've got the settings, you end up boosting your microphone and end up blowing my earphones.
Oh god, that'll be pure terrible. That'll be terrible. Be on the headlines. Streamer deafens child with fucking mic settings.
There we go. What I'll do is I'll just raise the settings for Discord. Hang on.
Oh, alright. What did I just walk out and...
Yeah, I think hopefully this should help. Yeah, those are all the stuff that I've been promising you, plus I'll give you a little bit of money as well. You won't be able to use most of it. Yeah, you won't be able to use most of it for the moment, but it's there for when you start leveling up.
Oh my...
That reminds me, while you're picking this up, I can take a peek at your ID. It's Viridia, or is it Greenhill?
Greenhill.
Alright. Yeah, by the way, for any items that you obviously can't use, make sure you put them in the bank over here.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm just gonna equip the ones that I can.
If any. Probably none at the moment.
None. Alright. Okay.
As you level up, it's always fun just to come back to the bank and see what you can have.
I can't even equip those. Okay. I don't have slots on my armor. My frames are deposit. Okay, can you talk to me? Can you hear me now? Like,
yeah, I can hear you better. Like I said, I raised the Discord's audio in the settings. I just hope it's okay on the stream.
Master's brand is the one that has the XP ceiling, yes?
I think it does, yeah.
Question: do you lose Misata if you die?
Not that I know of, but it's always best to put it in the bank just in case.
Okay.
I don't think I've died many times without escape doll on this. That's another item to look out for. Escape dolls will basically resurrect you on the spot, but they cost a lot.
Oh. Nice.
They cost like 10 grand for one of them.
Jesus.
Yeah, stuff starts getting really expensive later on. Let's see. Might as well just do normal stuff. Yeah.
Is there any blue badges you can get?
What do you mean blue badge?
Like, you know the ID thing?
Oh, no, you don't change ID.
No, I know, I understand that, but like, is it possible to get a blue bat?
Oh yeah, it's possible to do it. If you re-roll your character, you can get one. The whole way that it's done is it's based on your character's name and what is actually making up the name. You know, like letters, numbers, however. It's kind of awkward. There is a calculator that does that kind of thing, but if you re-roll, you lose all your items.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Enough, then I'll keep the green. Because like, if there was a blue, then I could have like, it could have been like the bloody the blue light from Nine Ball's head from Ninebreaker.
Yeah.
So like it'd be like bloody like Ninebreaker 9 Ball and it'd be like awesome. But no, I had to get green.
So I guess it's Forest 2. I'm assuming you've been feeding your mag.
Not yet. Hold on.
Right. I'm assuming you know of the mag and how it works and everything from watching the streams.
Yep, you actually told me.
Yeah.
What do I give it?
You can give it, like for instance, you can give it any healing item, any paralysis item, anything like that. You can't give it armor or weapons in this game. So, for instance, if you want, you can give it Monomate, you can give it Dimate, you can give it Moon Atomizers, Anti-Paralysis, things like that. It all depends on what you want to go for in terms of stat boosts, because that will effectively be given to you by your mag. So, for instance, at the moment, I'm feeding mine Anti-Paralysis because it's giving me defense, but the tastes of the mag change from each time you evolve it. So for instance, mine loved Trimate last time and it still does, but for some strange reason now, like before when I was giving it anti-paralysis ages ago, it was leveling its dexterity. Now it's leveling just its defense instead, so it'll change from time to time.
What does Mono Fluid give it?
It should give it mind, but you don't want any mind if you're a cast because you don't actually need it. You're mainly going for power, dexterity, and defense in that order.
Alright,
No problem.
Alright, back. So what can the mag do anything to my attack power?
Yeah, basically whatever stats you level up, it adds to them. So, for instance, if you have a mag that has like plus 20 to attack, you get that plus 20 to attack. It also means that if you can use anything, like for instance, a weapon might say you need to have 100 attack power before you're able to use it. If you're like a couple of points away from having that and you level your mag for those couple of points, you'll be able to use it early.
Alright, so what should I give my mag now?
Probably monomates if you've got any.
I don't think I do have any monomates.
If you don't have any mono, use die.
How many times can I feed it?
3 every 3.5 minutes with a 60-second break in between, I think it is.
Okay. Well, I just give it like 3 diamonds.
Nice.
You're just tanking that.
Oh yeah, it's because I'm ridiculously high level, because we're on normal. Oh, hey Megumi! So for anyone who's just catching the stream now, I don't know whether you can hear him, but I'm playing with Forbidden, who's playing as Hustler 1 here. We're both casts. So I'm helping him level up now, and giving him some items.
The combo system is how I'd like to describe complicated yet simple.
It's rhythmic based combat. It's like you can make your own moves and combos based off it. It's just a case of learning the rhythm for it.
Question: how does the blocking, like the parrying, work? Like I noticed that sometimes I parry attack and I miss it, get hit attack.
Blocking, I'm not entirely sure properly on how it works, but all I know is sometimes you'll be able to block by pressing just as the enemy's attacking you. Other times it's based on your shield strength. Yeah, Megumi, you're really early to the stream. It's like, we've only been going for about 19 minutes.
Oh god.
Oh crap, picked up a soul atomizer by accident. That might be something to try. Hang on, where is it? Try that with your mag later. I'll use that. That'll help clear things out.
What are the soul atomizers for?
Soul atomizers help level, I think it's attack and dexterity at the beginning, but they also, hey Ultras, they also help, I think if I remember rightly, they get rid of status ailments, but we don't get status ailments. Oh, there's a load of monomate here. By choosing cast, you automatically don't get poison or paralyzed if it's an enemy that's paralyzing you. But
That's those two things you just named are like the biggest banes of my MMORPGs because I never been able to deal with them in anything.
but you will get frozen, shock paralysis, which is only temporary, and you will get slowed and confused. Slow and confusion are probably the worst, to be honest.
Oh really?
Yeah, the confusion just inverts all your controls for like 30 seconds, I think it is.
Oh yeah, I've seen that happen to you. And you'd be like running around like a headless chicken.
Yeah, and slow is annoying. Oh, there we go. Megumi in chat here says block is based on evasion points. So, for instance, if you have a ton of evasion points, you can just avoid or block everything.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I think I give you a couple of items before for some slotted armor when you're able to use it, which allows you to evade things a little bit easier. Oh, hint for the wolves. If you want to take them all down quickly, debuff the blue one by killing him. Because if you kill the blue one, the rest of them debuff each other.
Right. Okay.
The way that wolves work is that they kind of work how they would do in real life with a pack leader, and they'll always try and go around the back of your character and attack you. So, for instance, if you're surrounded, then they'll always try and circle around to where you can't hit them, and then try and hit you in your blind spot.
I like this leveled up, so that's good.
Aye. Thanks, Ultras. Yeah.
Thanks for letting me know how it's blocking it. So very confusing.
Oh, it's no problem, man. I mean, it's like I've been playing this game for years, a bit like AC, but it's just I still like with AC. Some things I just don't know myself, so chat's very helpful.
Did you know you can use the? Did you know you can use the Mars blade? I spent about like what 45 minutes trying to figure out how to use it, and then someone says, "Yeah, that was a joke."
Oh. Just gotta be careful because of the amount of wolves here. Oh, also, because you're a cast, you should be able to use bombs as well. Are you using a pad at the moment?
Gamepad?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm assuming it's an Xbox one.
Xbox One.
Yeah, depending on how you've customized it, are you able to switch your menu to its second option? Because, like, you know your actions menu in the bottom right? There should be a button that allows you to switch that to the next portion of it. When you switch to it, instead of showing a chat bubble at the top, it should show you like an S-shaped arrow.
Oh, okay.
When you're able to switch to that, if you press
Oh, I got it. It's pause button for me.
it allows you to get into your quick menu where you can quick select weapons, and if you go through, you can quick select different items. It'll also take you to your bomb menu, so you can defend yourself with bombs.
All right, that's pretty sweet.
That's the other advantage casts have. Oh, also you can see enemy bombs that have been placed.
Oh yeah, I've seen that as well. You were saying that on your stream.
Yeah, casts are really overpowered, but it's good as an introductory character to the game. Oh, hey Azure. It's not exactly power leveling him. It's just getting him used to the game. But if you want, you can jump in. The password for it is the number 9 and then ball with a capital B.
And yes, Azure, I'm playing as Hustler 1. I like Hustler 1. Right, what's that thing that keeps flashing up on your character every couple of seconds? Is that you getting hit, or is that just...
Yeah, that's me getting hit. If it's like a giant sort of glowing effect.
What was that?
Oh, it's a Monfest. It's a giant beehive. They're really annoying.
Yeah, I ran into these things already.
Let's have a look at Megumi. And I did notice how many levels you've gained. Then again, Ultimate Server does offer a lot more. Yeah, I have been doing a couple of things on my own as well, mainly just to get to 100 because I wanted to see if I could use any other items and see if I could get any more grinders for Miyamoto's.
Steroids! I knocked this one down.
So are you going through normal mode? Yeah, I am. I'm just helping him level up just a little bit. It was more or less improv because I was doing other stuff, and then basically Forbidden was like, "Help!" So I came on.
Yeah. I blew the horn to assemble a team.
Ultras says, "Alright, now I'm gonna have to go." Okay, Ultras, you enjoy.
That other moth hit or whatever.
You may have already heard me say it as well, but you can use some ranged weapons like handguns and things, but you need the accuracy to use them.
Yeah.
Alright, Azure. Basically, you can use handguns and mech guns, which the dual machine guns, but you can only use them when you've got enough accuracy for them. You can't.
So,
Go on.
what level range would I get enough?
I think about handgun you probably get about level 8. Mech guns probably about level 12 to 15. Alright, Spaceship. Spaceship, have you got any lower level characters or anything? Assuming you're like a ridiculously high level, because I can't actually remember. I remember one person saying they've got such a high level character, and I was just like, wait, what?
I thought you were actually talking to the crashed spaceship in front of.
No.
Like, hi, spaceship.
Because I've got chat open. I'm talking to people in chat like normal as well.
Yeah, I understand, but like, it just sounded like you're speaking.
That should be Azure.
Hello.
I'm level 4. Yeah, sure. By all means, come join. The password for the server is the number 9 and then ball spelt with B, a capital R. Yeah, capital B.
Where is you, Azure?
Azure should either be in the shop or in the guild center.
Going to the guild. Daniela's one.
Huh. I'm assuming those are both characters. Let's have a look here. There we go. So Daniela's Spaceship from chat. And
Spaceship?
Ranger Danger is... or should be Azure. Azure left.
Oh, why?
He'll come back in a little bit, probably. Depending.
I want everyone to see my glorious nine ball syrup recreation. Bask in its glory like the sun.
There we go.
Hello, this is Spaceship. Hello, Spaceship. How's it going? Keeps kicking me into it.
Yeah, for some strange reason it keeps doing that. Hang on. Come over.
Do you want me to end the quest now?
I think we're done with the quest, aren't we? Who do you have to give the...
I think I just have to talk to the principal.
Yeah, talk to the principal and it should eventually kick everyone out and put us back into free mode.
Oh, here's everyone.
There you go.
So, oh my god.
Let's have a look.
They're so small. They're all small.
Yeah, you can customize things.
Why are they small?
Everyone decided to customize.
Okay, this might be an experience for everything.
I think you might have to talk to the assistants as well. This one's probably the one that you talked to.
Yeah, I think it was. Thank you very much. So,
I'm trying to remember which quest it was.
it seems that the planet Ragal is indeed quite dangerous. I'm very glad that you're safe. Why don't you go and rest like a dead man? Okay. Oh, right. What?
Oh, I see. It's because your server host. Hang on.
What happened there?
Because your
Oh
server
my-
hosting.
Oh my god, there's a Knuckles!
Yeah, you can change your characters basically. Hang on.
What?
It's hang on.
I may have just left my party down.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll create this time because it looks like you finishing the quest kicked you out, which killed the entire server.
Oh, right.
Hang on.
Okay,
It's because when the person who creates leaves, what tends to happen is it closes down the entire server. So, for instance, you do a quest, it sets up the server. Once the quest is finished, then immediately the server closes again. But if you're in free mode, where you're basically just doing all of the story, instead of closing down, it goes from mission to mission. It's only in quest mode that it does that. Hang on.
How do they get the seats up?
Oh, the seeds. If you press both of your action buttons at the same time, it'll bring them up. The seats will be the same colour as your character's ID. Hang on. What I'll do is, assuming that Spaceship is still watching the chat, I'll make it the usual password, which is 23.
I was about to make a 9 plus 10 joke there. Oh, there's Spaceship here. That's Spaceship right here.
Yeah.
And Azure. Right, what's the...
The password should be 23.
Hey, there we go. I'm in.
Yeah, I just make it simple stuff so that, like, most people won't guess it, but, you know, if somebody does, it's no big deal. I just change it again to another number.
Okay, so what are we doing here now?
Do free mode if you want. Free mode just takes us through the campaign.
That midget gunslinger. He's basically the gunzerker from Borderlands 2. Like, that's the thing he is. Where are we going?
Forest 1.
Okay, Forest 1. There we go.
So what I'll do is I'll just stick with you guys and help you guys level up. Because, I mean, it's not as if I actually need it, but I'll just be there on standby. I can feed my mag while you guys are leveling as well, so...
So, at what level range would I have enough accuracy to use a handgun?
You might be able to use one now, depending, because Spaceship's able to use one at level 4, but the class that she's playing does have, I think, higher accuracy, if I remember rightly. I say she, but it's only because of the gender of the character itself. Spaceship, just in general, the character that they're playing as, has a higher accuracy, I think, if I remember rightly, compared to the Who cast. Because the Who cast shield's different. It should have faster attack speed and accuracy. Whereas the Who
cast, what's the Who cast?
Who cast's the male variant that has more attack power and defense.
Oh, okay, and then the female. Right, okay. Yay!
So yeah, basically, the way that it works is each class each race, I should say, has two different gender types, obviously. So you have like, you have the male hunter, the female hunter, the male robot hunter, and the female robot hunter, and it continues like that for all of them, apart from the force section, where you then get just add-ons which improve combat capabilities.
Right. Okay.
Basically, playing as a ranger or a force straight off at the beginning of the game is a little bit harder because you have to deal with lower health points and lower defense, which is why starting off as a hunter is recommended, basically.
Well, I like the look of Hunter anyways, because he uses melee weapons. So.
Because, I mean, it is fun playing as a ranger. It's just the whole thing of you're going to be going through a lot of health as a hunter.
I'm sorry, but as your character running cycles just make me He's like trotting along.
Megumi says, I made a new character and I got power leveled from 1 on the Forest Run from 1 to 25 on Ultimate. Oh, yeah, you can level up so fast on this. It's pretty cool.
Right side to the more I got the kind of
Yeah.
I don't know.
As yours character, the male ranger has the male human ranger has the highest accuracy. I can't remember what the advantages are of the female human ranger, because you've got the female one that was introduced in the second version for the GameCube. Then you have the robot versions. I think the robot version has slightly more defense and more power, and then the female ranger robot I think has the second highest accuracy, but I can't remember what the other advantages are apart from the ones that every cast gets, which is basically able to see bombs and able to avoid certain status effects. That reminds me, do me a favour, Forbidden. Come back here for a sec.
Yeah.
Right? Stand behind me and see if your health regains just by standing still.
Oh yeah, it's regaining.
It does it ever so slowly, but it should do. That's another advantage of being a cast.
What's that advantage?
It just means that you don't have to use potions if you don't have any more. You can just back out of a room and wait till your health comes back.
That's pretty good. So I'm basically repairing myself?
Yeah. Or, if you stack items, like certain items on top of that, you'll actually regain your health quicker, apparently.
Oh, okay. Question, does that run out?
No, that's infinite.
Alright, that's pretty good.
That regen gets worse and worse as you level, though. Yeah, it really does. It's like, on normal, it'll be fine, but as you get more health, you'll see it will slowly not affect you as much.
Is Azure in the chat, by the way?
Azure's in chat, yeah.
Oh, I can use handguns. Nice.
Wait.
Let me just switch to... Yes.
Handguns will work the exact same as swords for the rhythm-based attacks, but you'll just get increased range. That's about it.
Alright. I'm just gonna switch back to my Sega.
Handguns are good for taking out the little fly things that come out of here, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch that. So I'm not a fan of those things that make me kind of like...
They're annoying when they fly around in circles above your head and you can't hit them.
It's just, I don't like things that look parasitic.
Ah, I get you. Oh, watch out for the wolf.
It just looks at me.
There's a couple of monomate there.
Nice. Get this monument. You said 3 and... Was it 3.5 minutes or just 3 minutes to feed my...
Yeah, 3.5 minutes and then you should be able to feed your mag. When you go into another server, it resets.
Oh, does it? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So if you go into another server, it might say that you can't feed it for another 3.5 minutes. There's a timer online that I found. I think it's on Newgrounds or DeviantArt. I think it's on DeviantArt. It's literally, you just search mag timer and it'll actually show you exactly how long you've got to wait in between, but you have to keep pressing it.
You said to use a soul atomizer next, yeah?
Soul atomizer would be good, yeah. Just see what it gives you and then see whether those are the stats you want to have on your mag.
It gave me some dex, some power, and some defense.
That's good, that.
Oh, it gave me a lot of power.
All you gotta do is just control what you're giving it. Like, for instance, you don't want to go too overpowered in one of them. Like, I remember the last time, or rather the first time I was on this on the Dreamcast, I gave a mag like 150 power, but my accuracy was so low I couldn't actually do anything with it.
Oh yeah, you were saying that.
It's terrible, so you have to kind of be really careful with how you level it. It's like at the moment I've got, where is it? I got 29 defense, 51 power, and 30 dexterity because I want to have it a mix of defense, dexterity, and power. Oh, there's more wolves here.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. Do you remember about or did you hear about the colours of the weapons as well?
Yeah, green is the starter, and usually when you get to, I think it's yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yellow. Yellow, you get to the strongest, I believe.
It goes green, blue, purple, red, yellow, if I remember rightly.
Right.
This way, by the way.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, always through the red teleporter to the next area.
The only thing I kind of find annoying is the fact that you have to press, for me, I have to press the right bumper button to reset the camera to see where I'm looking. I can't exactly...
Yeah. A lot of people don't get used to the camera reset right away, but I mean, like, for instance, I have the camera reset as the left bumper and the menu, to switch between the menus on the right bumper. So, it's just
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to actually I didn't mean to pick up that setup.
Yeah, it's...
I have a bunch of music.
You get used to it eventually, the whole thing of changing the camera around. It's like sometimes you'll just use it to go in one direction but look behind you, but other times, like in combat when there's a load of enemies around you, you'll just use it to orient yourself so you can attack them.
It reminds me of Gundam Battle Chronicles. Because, no, I'm actually dead serious, because like Gundam Battle Chronicles didn't have any independent camera control.
Yeah.
And the only way to reset your camera to the way you're looking is to actually press the shield button, and you would shield, and you basically just like do like a 180 to the front of your character.
Huh.
Kind of reminds me in that way. Also, that game's pretty good if you.
I just thought I'd say hello because Mecha's come into chat here, and while you were talking, I didn't want to interrupt you, so.
Oh, right, sorry.
By the way, there's a soul atomizer over here for anyone that wants it.
So my power's 1 at the moment, so I got my mag up 1.
When your mag gets to level 10, it'll evolve into its first form, and you'll get your first photon blast, which is the special ability.
What was your first one?
Mine was a AoE attack. Most of the time, if you've got more power than defense or accuracy, it'll be an AoE power attack. It's basically like a giant dragon / snake that just kills anything within a certain radius.
That pinkish looking one, isn't it?
Yeah. They're all basically alien based on the designs of everything in the ruins, but I can't remember what the relation is, or whether there's any relation whatsoever.
I was liking the way that you're saying that this game relies heavily on the atmosphere to tell its story.
Oh yeah. It's like people have been drawing comparisons between, you know, like Dark Souls and AC. Just the whole thing of the atmosphere is good, but when you check out all the extra lore and stuff in the holograms and the way that the characters in the quests talk to you about certain things, the atmosphere is fantastic.
Nice one. You can't hit a Hilda-Bear, try standing in front of it. Of course, I don't miss.
Oh yeah, the Hilda-Bears are the giant monkey things that you may have seen on stream a couple of times. You do not want to get hit by one in the face because it will critical you.
So wait, don't stand in front of it?
Yeah, it was kind of a wrong thing to say in the hint box thing. The best thing you can do is, even though you're a tank, try and keep your range if you want to save as much health as possible. Either that or use a freeze bomb on it. Because what they'll do is, Hilda-Bears by default will jump at you to try and close the gap between you and them, and then they'll just start smacking at you.
They're the big ones, aren't they?
Yeah, the giant monkey things.
Yeah, I remember those.
Most of the time they drop Trimate.
You were kind of adamant that those things suck.
Oh yeah, they really do. They're annoying in groups. I mean, like on TTF, where there's about 8 of them in the top of the forest area, you just get absolutely wrecked by them.
I can't wait for that one part in TTF where we get that really missile spam barrage.
Oh god, yeah. The Gnar's room. The Gnar's room in the mines.
I am out of Blindmate. I'm out of Blindmate hard.
You're gonna need to get some more then. Hang on. Oh, you leveled up, yeah.
I leveled up.
Oh, there they are.
Oh! Oh!
There's a telepipe for you to go back to the ship if you've got any money to get some health. That reminds me, you don't have to kill everything. If you just get one hit on everything, then whoever kills it will share the experience with you.
Okay.
That also applies if you've got low health.
Oh, I killed a Hilliver!
So yeah, if anyone needs to go back up through the pipe to get health, then feel free.
That will be me. I'll be back in 3 seconds.
The Hildeblue will be nice to see. Dropped my Kamui when I piped. I do not like Hildeblues. You'll get like rare versions of Hildeber and other enemies. Hildeblue are basically a rarer variant of the Hildeber, but instead of shooting fireballs at you as the special attack, they shoot ice at you, which freezes you.
Oh, and that's like a cast mortal enemy, isn't it?
Well, freezing just in general is anyone's mortal enemy just because of how annoying it is.
Oh, I can get a saber too.
Best thing I'd suggest at the beginning is not buying anything from the shop that's a weapon.
I bought a weapon.
I'm only saying that because you'll use a lot of money in the shop where you can find the exact same stuff in the field. Because I've had that happen. Like, the first time I did it, I was playing as a ranger the very first time. It was a Rawcast character. I bought a rifle for like 2,400 from the shop. And then when I tried using it, I couldn't do any damage whatsoever to anything in the caves, I think it was, because I wasn't a high enough level. And on top of that, I had no money left, and then I managed to find a rifle +4, I think it was, in a box.
Wow, okay.
So it was pretty much a waste of money, so I ended up just re-rolling.
So I just bought a saber too. Like that's gonna be the last thing I'm gonna buy from the shop.
Yeah.
It's just gave me a wee bit of an early on move. Like I had like 30,000. The game was. Oh, I forgot to do something.
Oh yeah, you forgot to get health, didn't you?
No, I forgot to deposit my net in the Sada.
Deposit if you want. I'll move the telepipe up here. If you end up coming back down the telepipe, you'll appear right next to everything else. Where the start of TTF is.
Blah, 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 blah. Got some mono mates, so should be good for me.
Just wondering for everyone in chat, can you hear Forbidden? I'm just wondering for the sake of it. Might be a bit hard to hear him, but I have upped the volume a little bit.
Through the telepipe by accident.
Yeah, that's the only problem when you have a telepipe in the field next to enemies. You've got to kind of lure them away from it so you don't actually accidentally go back through it.
Damn it.
Oh, by the way, I'm sure you've probably already seen, but if you haven't, Rappies don't actually die.
Yeah.
Very, very slightly. He's barely audible. Crap. No, like if I bump up Discord again. Let's try that. You're like 4 times louder. Crap.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I may have to lower my microphone. Uh-oh. Oh crap, I can't. I'll just talk. I'll just talk lower. Yeah, Rappies don't actually die because they're the mascot, more or less, of the PSO universe. So if you see a Rappy on the floor that's been downed, it's normally just faking its death while it's waiting for you to go in the opposite direction. Rappies are basically the Chocobos from Final Fantasy for this. Ooh, Azure just took a Hildeber fist to the face.
These things scared the living bejesus out of me.
Yeah, they're really nasty.
Oh my god.
See what I mean in terms of going through a lot of health, well, monomates. Can you ride them? No, unfortunately, you can't ride Rappies. It'd be fun if you could.
I don't think it would be. I think it would be very uncomfortable. No, it won't open. It might be easier to look for another way to get in. Yeah. Obviously, there was a fight there.
Yep. The dragon's going to be a little bit easier than it normally is.
Oh wait, we're fighting the dragon now?
Yeah, we're fighting the dragon. you always get at the end of the second forest area you have to fight the dragon. Then it's 3 cave areas before you fight the cave boss. 2 areas in the mines, and then 3 in the ruins. So who's in the party? So tonight with me we have Azure, Spaceship, who's normally watching in chat as we're doing stuff live, and then Forbidden, who requested my help before. Don't stand too close to him. If he falls on you, you'll get hit. Oh, missed. I wonder if I can hit him with the barista from here. Oh.
And then I miss.
Oh, here we go. I'm assuming you've seen the strategy for this.
Keep running around in circles.
Yeah, keep running around the outside of the level in circles and hope you don't get hit. Best thing to do is just watch your map for the little icon that shows where he is and try not getting hit by him, but he will home in on you if he hates you.
I see that. Yeah.
He'll like turn at the last minute.
He hates Azure. I'm sure he hates Azure.
Hoping nobody here will get flattened to death by the dragon death animation.
I nearly died.
Make sure you're not underneath him.
No. Oh, that was close. Very close.
Wait.
How do you do the emotes again?
If you press Alt and then any button on the keyboard, and it'll do a random emote. Like for instance, press Alt and C to do that one that I did.
What do you mean by Alt? Do you mean Shift?
No. Press the Alt button, ALT, and then hit a button. Have fun with that one, by the way. You just find random combinations that you can use. You can use all the keyboard buttons as well for it. Apart from escape, I think it is. Just don't press Alt F4 for obvious reasons.
Hey guys, I'm Dante from Devil May Cry. Come on.
Funny thing is, you can just do random poses.
Give me that Sentai pose.
I love the way everyone's just stood next to the teleport and just doing poses. The number key ones are for just general actions, so you can do like Alt 2 for backflips.
Alright, let's finish this dance party.
Just have everyone dancing.
We should get a team of 4 people. Just put them in a line and then press. What was it? It was Alt A? No.
Alt K, I think. Oh no, Alt J.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's Alt A. It's Alt A. We should just get everyone in a line. Just. Funny.
It's hard. It's hard to get the sync going, but let's have a look. Log window says, I'm going to jump on my characters so that you don't have to waste money on healing. Yeah, that's fine. He's bringing his other character that can heal, basically.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if you have a human character or a force character, normally they'll learn a certain level of magic for healing, which will allow them to heal everyone in the group.
Right, that's good to know. So if I'm ever making another character, just do that one. Look, like the only MMORPG I've ever and I don't know if it is still counted as an MMORPG, but the only game I've ever done that is Destiny.
Not really, but it's kind of like an MMO FPS, I suppose.
Yeah. I suppose.
By the way, if you need to stock up on any items, now would be the time.
Oh, right. Oh wait, Masada.
Hey, Azure.
Every time I say Masada, I think of T-Kip Chicken Masala. Don't know why, don't ask me. I might be hungry. Okay, got my money. Give me the monies. And give me all your money, motherfucker. Why can I only buy 2 monuments? I have like 3,000. Oh.
Depends. You can only carry 10 of them at a time.
I have 10 monument. Well, no, I technically don't have 10 monument. I actually have 2 monument with 8 monument. I'm only allowed 2. Okay then. Alright, let's see if it's feeding time. Night, it's time for some food. Let's give you some monuments. That's IQ up and power. Well, the defense is up already on 5.
That's good. Although I don't know whether that starts off like that. I think it might do. I'm almost on 30 for defense.
My dex went up with an anti-paralysis. That's good.
Yeah, it's good to level whatever you want to focus on really early on, because then you can easily level the other stuff after it.
I may have accidentally just powered up my mind.
Just as long as you don't waste too many points in mind, because you're not going to need it.
Yeah, I'm not going to need it if I'm going to be going around hitting people with swords.
Well, mind is only really for forces. It's the force only skill, so...
I'm basically making a Neanderthal robot. A caveman robot. I'm going to run around with a club and start hitting people in the head with it. I don't think I'll need my... No, I won't need my mouse. I'm just going to plug that in. Where is it? Where is it? Why is it all the way over there? Give me a second. Okay. Alright.
You good there?
Yep. Just put my phone on charge so you don't lose me.
Right. Time to go to the caves.
Oh, damn it. Hold on, I have to disconnect the controller for a second.
No problem. What I'll do is I'll put a telepipe down for you, because then all you have to do is go back to that one. Let's put one in the corner of this room. Actually, there you go. There's a new telepipe down for you.
Alright, thanks. Telepipe. There we go. Whoa. Alright. We are in a cave system.
It's this way. By the way, I don't know whether... Is that? Yeah, there you go. You might want to read the little story thing here. We're not that far behind.
Escape is a treasure trove of discovery. These creatures have never been seen by people, completely unknown animals. They look like mutant forms of the native animals. Perhaps the government has kept this a secret. It's possible, for what purpose? Alright, so obviously we're being controlled by... Oh my god!
Yeah, watch out for those traps. They count down 3, 2, 1 with the green and red.
I see that on the ground. Okay. That was sore.
All you need to know is you don't get affected by poison or paralysis from the lilies in this area, so lilies are free game for you.
Hello.
Because that's all that lilies do in this area. They just paralyze and poison. Because we've got 3 casts in the team, Azure just has to make sure that he uses his anti-poison and anti-paralysis stuff, and he's good.
Ow.
The sharks still attack like the boomers in the normal area, but the grass assassin over here, he attacks a little bit differently. What he'll try and do is he moves slightly slower, but what he'll try and do is he'll try and freeze you on the spot with a little item, well, a little attack that looks like he's trying to web you up. And then once you're webbed up, you won't be able to move. Well, I'm kind of just blocking him at the moment, but
Oh, this thing?
yeah. Well, if you manage to attack him so often and do so much damage, he'll eventually charge at you if you leave him alone for a little while. So you you basically want to take him out first. He's just a really big threat to low-end characters. More so when you're on your own. Is that another... Oh yeah, there we go. That's just... That hologram generator's just telling you about the sharks, which just have the same patterns as boomers.
Even sharks attack an obvious straight moving problems don't get surrounded. Okay, that's... yeah, okay. Azure is using this sick-ass bloody dual-ended...
Oh yeah, the stag cutlery, I think that one is. I managed to pick that up for him and then was just like, yeah, there you go.
Oh, a dagger, nice.
He was after a dual saber for ages, so I was just like, okay, there you go. The only problem with daggers is they hit faster, but you'll do less damage per hit, but it's just faster. The only problem you have is the very last part of the combo is pretty slow.
Oh, I like that.
It's cool, it's just when you're doing that, you kind of go in a straight line and you can't really deviate. It's kind of like with my Yamato's, I can't really deviate once I've started attacking in one area.
I'm trying to figure out this combo.
It's always best to start off with a light attack. Yeah, like Azure said, fast weapons are basically for grinding down bosses' health pretty fast. The sword item over there, that's basically a giant buster sword.
Oh, wait, it's your buster sword?
Yeah. It got picked up. Hang on, I'll try to see if there's another one. You'll get one eventually, because this is where they start giving you loads of them, so if you can't find another one yet, you'll be able to find one.
Oh, that's the grass sauce in there.
Yeah.
They're webbing and shit.
Yeah, that's the one thing you want to watch out for, because webbing will be really annoying for you.
Level 10!
Nice.
Yay!
It's funny because you can actually, when you know exactly what you're doing and everything, you can beat the forests at like level 3, no problem. The only problem is you take a lot of damage in here. Oh, there's the bomb. Not meant to be there.
Oh, that's their bomb. Nice. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, you can take them out with a handgun if you have one. You know, if you end up coming on your own at some point, they're easy to take out with a handgun.
Give me my dexterity, motherfucker. Alright, photon blast flora. Oh, hey, I got a change.
Nice.
It changed into a Varuna.
Yeah, that's the first version. Now, it'll change, I think it's either 25, 30 or 50 is the next one based on what other items you give it. And it's also based on what stats higher, so if you have higher defense, it'll change into something that's defense-based. It kind of alters assuming that whatever you give it and whatever stats your highest is your playstyle. So for instance, if you give it a load of attack items, it'll then turn around and go, okay, this guy's got an attacking playstyle and evolve according to that.
Well, I'm going to be very aggressive, seeing that that's what Husker wants. Very aggressive. I just want a sound bite. Oh, that would be so cool if I could get a sound bite to, like, every time it... Like, you know what it makes... Does it make a sound if you lock onto an enemy? Yeah, it does. I would like it if I could, like, manipulate the sound bite for when you lock onto something and it just says, target verified, commencing hostilities.
You can keybind that if I remember rightly, where is it?
Oh, what? Oh, damn it, my phone! No! No! Ah, cover me for a second.
No problem.
It's all fucking up. Go away. Don't need you. Okay, we're good. We're good? We're good. Okay. Back on with the controller.
Okay, Spaceship, thanks for joining us.
Remember, this is a Christian stream. Good Christian stream.
You gotta be joking.
I wish I was.
Oh, it won't let you bind it in here. Where is it?
Oh no.
There are certain bindings that you can do for buttons and things, but I don't think it'll let you do it in this one. You could, in the second game, you can bind custom sayings. Where is it? Trying to look for it at the moment.
Target verified.
Spaceship, what we'll have to do is, if you've got a high level character at some point, we'll have to do TTF for a laugh.
I got a Saber 3.
Saber 3 will be better than your other one, obviously.
Yeah. Saber 3.
You're just looking for stuff that has higher numbers on, really.
Oh my god, my phone's screen feels so weird. Like, it's like... the A5 has this sort of like, how would you say, curved corners? It's not like... It's weird. It's just weird. What, is Azure still here? What way did...
Crap. I think we've got lost. Hang on. Item pack, area map. There he is. That way. Yeah, if you ever want to find out if you've got lost or not. Okay, I don't have any high level characters. I just came from Stack. After I watched the stream for the first time. Ah, fair enough then. What I'll do is I'll have to help out with stuff like that. I'll have to go on TTF with everyone for a laugh.
I like the way this Azure was just like waiting very suspiciously at the end of the call. Follow the man with the double X. Follow the afro of hope.
It's funnier when you see like smaller characters with afros. It just looks ridiculous.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, you can make like a midget with an afro and a pot belly. It's hilarious. I've seen so many people create that style of character and then turn it into like a magic user. So it just uses magic. It's just funny. You just have this guy like casting ridiculous levels of magic with an afro and a pot belly, and he's also a midget. He's like the smallest character you can ever get.
They call me Magic Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on 5.
Deliberately make a character now like that, just called Magic Steve for a laugh.
Yeah. You call me Magic Master. My hands are going up. No, I'm gonna make that joke on this stream. I got that joke from what was it? Game Grumps.
Oh yeah.
They were just there, like they're talking about how like magicians, like some people's magician names can sound like porn names. Like, I'm Magic Mike, and he's magic fingers going up your cooter.
God.
Yeah,
I've not watched Grumps in ages.
The new two.
It's the last time I watched was round about the Sonic 06 era.
Just don't mind you, Sonic 06.
Yep.
The last one. Why is this really spin?
It spins when it's almost dead.
Probably the funniest new one that I've seen to date was I think it was Guest Grumps. When they were playing Simpsons Hit and Run.
Yeah.
Homer! I need eggs to sustain me. You have to watch that. They got the crew from Oni NG in for the guests, and they just start doing voices of the group. Oh my god, is that a dragon?
Yeah. Don't let it kill any other enemies, otherwise it'll get stronger.
Oh no, it's a dragon.
It'll take a lot of hits. Also, it's more susceptible to ranged weapons.
Oh,
Your best chance is to hit it with your handgun if you have one.
oh, right. So kill it with handgun.
Yeah.
If I can get to it. Handgun. Handgun plus 5. Nice. Oh, but I'm blacking this thing like a.
There you go.
You're dead. You're dead.
Yeah, the Nano Dragon's special ability, if it kills anything else in the room because it attacks other enemies as well, it actually gains more attack power.
Does it do anything to the level? Does an XP you get from it?
Not really, but you just don't want it to be stronger because it depending on how many things it kills, it becomes much more of a threat. So, for instance, if it killed like 5 of these sharks, it would do way more damage.
Oh, Gill Shark. Oh, I don't think I want to fight you yet. I'm gonna save her.
He's slightly stronger.
Does he have the same effect? No, he doesn't have the same effect as the
All of these are basically like reskins of the boomers for the moment.
Alright, so remember when I said that in my eyes? Okay, that's
So go on, what were you saying?
That's inspiring for the future. So what I was saying was, you know the way when I said that the combat system's kind of, it's simplistic yet complicated in the way like the rhythmic thing.
Yeah.
I'm instantly just mashing the A button.
Oh, don't mash. Do not mash.
Yeah,
It just messes you up.
I'm trying not to mash. I'm just like, I need
That's the one thing that will throw you off.
My mind instantly just transits into Devil May Cry zone around it.
That's the problem. When you mash, it'll completely interrupt your combo.
Oh, what the hell? It's doing it again. My phone.
Yeah.
So slow reading my phone. Hold on. I have to do something here. Yeah, okay, that's all great and all, but I can't play my game. I know you. Just give me a second. Yeah, don't give a crap. You just piss off. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, talking smack about this.
Two dragons.
Oh, over there. Barrier. Oh, the other barrier. Okay. Level 11. Hype. Why are you doing kung fu moves?
Oh yeah, it's because of him not using a weapon.
This guy, Azure is just the guy that Azure has just made is basically just a samurai from Samurai Jack. I am samurai. I don't leave me.
Over here.
I know. Just waiting like a guard.
Well, there's not much else I can do at this point. I'm just kind of chilling.
Be careful of the poison. I don't need to know about.
Yeah, poison does not affect, so...
I'd like to think that oh, so you're both going all brawler now. Kung fu moves now, and I'm hitting people with a sword trying to beat you. And you guys just like...
We're just kicking things in the shins.
Yeah, it's like I turn around to you and it's like, try killing that monster without any weapons, and you just you need to turn around and say, hold my deer. Knock it in the face with kick. What's that pistol do?
Oh, it's a rare one.
Oh my
Well, it's not exactly rare, it's uncommon. You'll get it at some point.
There's these buttons here.
You can only use those with multiple players. If we had 4 people, we could use them.
Someone join quick. What's in there?
Not sure. Normally it's a special item or something, and by special I mean just like slightly uncommon boxes.
Pretty helpful in my situation right now.
I'm gonna have to get going anyway, so I'm gonna pipe up.
Oh, are you going now?
Yeah, I've gotta go, unfortunately.
Alright, that's absolutely fine. I'll do some grinding on my own, see how far I get.
Catron
In for the day as well.
Megumi says, "Can you can't transfer characters on BB, can you?" Not that I remember. It's like,
Oh no, I'm bloody webbed. Oh no, oh no, 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 no.
hopefully Azure can help out there. I don't think you can on the GameCube. You could transfer them between memory cards, but I'm not quite sure. What was it? Why do they still have the Valentine's Day event on? That's just weird.
Because they love you so much.
Right, I'm gonna get going anyway. I'll see you guys next time.
Alright, see you later.